Imagine walking through ancient sun-baked hills where crops once thrived despite the dryness. How did they do it? Long before modern irrigation, people farmed these lands by understanding and working with nature. Their secret? Mastering water. Not just for a day, but for an entire season. This wisdom wasn't written in books, but shaped into the land itself. Subtle curves and mounds, often mistaken for erosion. These are remnants of ancient water systems, nature's quiet engineering. Ancient farmers saw slopes as opportunities, not problems, and rain as a gift to be captured. Their goal was simple: keep water where plants needed it most, letting it soak in and nourish the earth. This isn't lost knowledge. It's waiting to be rediscovered in our own gardens. You don't need fancy equipment, just observation, patience, and a bit of digging. By learning to read your land, you can help it hold on to its lifeblood. The secrets of ancient water masters are all around us, ready to transform how we see our gardens and the rain. Picture a modern garden, lush, tidy, but thirsty. After heavy rain, water rushes off compacted soil and hard surfaces, carrying away nutrients and topsoil. This runoff is wasted, leaving gardens dry and streams polluted. To fix it, we turn on the tap, using precious drinking water to replace what nature just provided for free. Our landscapes are designed to shed water, not hold it. Compacted, crusted soil repels water, making the cycle worse. We're constantly watering, yet our plants still suffer from drought stress. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a hole in the bottom. The result? Higher water bills, unhealthy soil, and struggling plants. There's a better way, one that's gentle, sustainable, and rooted in ancient wisdom. Instead of fighting water, we can learn to welcome and store it. The solution is simple, old, and surprisingly effective. Let's rediscover it. The ancient answer to runoff is the swale, a special level ditch along the land's contour. Unlike a drainage ditch, a swale holds water in place, stopping its downhill rush. Water pools gently in the trench, giving it time to soak deep into the soil. The earth dug from the swale forms a berm on the downhill side, a perfect spot for planting. This combination of swale and berm creates a powerful water harvesting system. Ancient farmers used swales to capture brief, intense rains, turning dry slopes into productive land. Each rain became a deposit in the soil's water bank, available to crops long after the storm. Swales work with gravity and nature's flow, not against them. They're simple to build, yet profoundly effective. By shaping the land, these farmers harvested water for weeks or months, revolutionizing agriculture. Today, we can use the same technique to transform our gardens. Swales are elegant, low-tech, and adaptable to any scale. They turn runoff into a resource, not a problem. With a swale, you become a water harvester, not a victim of drought. It's a timeless solution, ready for modern gardens. Once water fills a swale, the real magic begins. Instead of evaporating, water slowly soaks deep into the ground beneath the swale. This creates a hidden reservoir, a lens of moisture that spreads underground. Protected from sun and wind, this water nourishes plant roots long after the surface dries. Think of it like a sponge. Water poured into a depression soaks in, saturating from within. Swales turn the earth into a giant sponge, encouraging deep, resilient root systems. Plants become drought-resistant, needing less frequent watering. Over time, swales transform hard, dry slopes into lush, fertile ecosystems. The underground river supports soil life, worms, fungi, microbes, building healthy soil. What was once barren becomes vibrant, all powered by gravity and rain. swales quietly reshape the land, creating abundance below the surface. A successful swale system rests on 4 pillars. First, the swale itself, a level trench that catches and holds runoff. Its size depends on your land's slope and rainfall, but the base must be perfectly level. Second, the berm, a mound of loose soil on the downhill side, ideal for planting. The berm keeps plant roots above water and provides fertile ground. Third, stacked swales, multiple swales on a slope, each catching overflow from the one above. This cascading system absorbs huge amounts of water and prevents erosion. Fourth, mulch. Cover the swale and berm with thick organic material. Mulch protects soil, retains moisture, suppresses weeds, and builds fertility as it breaks down. Together, these elements create a self-sustaining, water-harvesting landscape. Swales are adaptable, scalable, and work in harmony with nature. They're the foundation of resilient, productive gardens. If swales are so effective, why did we abandon them? The rise of industrial agriculture brought pumps, pipes, and chemical fixes. Landscapes became flat and uniform, designed for machines, not water retention. The subtle art of shaping land for water was seen as outdated and inefficient. We lost touch with the land, relying on technology instead of nature's patterns. As small farmers disappeared, so did their wisdom. But this knowledge isn't lost. It's ready to be revived in our gardens today. You can bring this ancient wisdom to your backyard with a few simple tools. Start by observing your land after rain. See where water flows and where it could be captured. Use an A-frame, water level, or laser level to mark a perfectly level contour line across a slope. Place stakes along this line as your guide. Dig a trench about 1 foot deep and 2 feet wide along the staked line. Pile the soil gently on the downhill side to form the berm. Keep the trench base as level as possible so water sits evenly. Shape the berm into a smooth mound. Cover the swale, berm, and surrounding soil with a thick layer of mulch. Wood chips work well. The mulch protects your earthworks and builds healthy soil. That's it. You've built a passive water harvesting machine. Your garden will now soak up rain, storing it for weeks to come. Simple, effective, and transformative. With your swale and berm ready, it's time to plant. The berm is perfect for fruit trees, berry bushes, and other perennials. Their roots will reach the underground water bank. Planting here gives roots an easy start and stabilizes the berm. Create a food forest. Surround a central tree with nitrogen fixers, flowers, and ground covers for resilience. Avoid planting directly in the swale trench, as it will flood. Instead, use the edges for water-loving plants, like mint or comfrey. Comfrey's deep roots help break up soil and pull up nutrients. Water new plants until established, but you'll soon notice you need to water far less. The swale does the deep watering for you every time it rains. As roots tap into the moisture plume, supplemental watering may become unnecessary, even in drought. You've created a self-sustaining, drought-resilient garden, powered by nature. Swales teach us to welcome water, not chase it away. Instead of drains and gutters, we shape land to slow, hold, and sink rain into the earth. This is more than a gardening trick. It's a philosophy of working with nature. Building a swale repairs a piece of the water cycle and creates resilience against drought. These principles work on any scale, from tiny yards to large farms. The core idea: slow it, spread it, sink it. Every drop you keep on your land nourishes plants and recharges groundwater. It's a small act with big, positive effects for your garden and the wider watershed. Next time it rains, ask, is my land catching this gift or losing it? The earth is the best water tank. Our job is to help it drink deeply. By shaping gentle contours and building healthy soil, we revive forgotten wisdom. This is the key to a sustainable, abundant future.